It's really late and I'm still working in my office because I'm thinking about my book, Thriller Betrayal and Thriller the Dark Side of the Lens, my autobiography about child trafficking. And I am so happy that my father, Michael Jackson, was in my life. And a lot of people are really trying to get me, like what, if he's not your father and you are not his DNA, all this kind of stuff. I am 48 years old. I'm becoming near the end of my life. This year I'm gonna be 49 years old. And I have lived a life. And the life is that I was raised by my father since the day I was born, and that he was my father. That's the only thing that I know, that he was my father. He told me he's my father. In every way, he's my father. And I went to court to claim my share of the inheritance when my father died. And I was too late to do any DNA testing because I didn't want to give the Jackson family the degree thing because my father was murdered. It wasn't like that he was in an accident and he just died. No, he was murdered. He was brutalized, murdered. And I didn't want to, if I had known that doing a DNA test with the deceased in America wasn't possible, I would have probably do a DNA test, get the answer. Get the answer. I know I'm DNA related to my family, Jackson, but I don't know how and why or what. I don't know the answers. But what I do know is I do know how my life has been the last 40 years. And my life has been, since I describe it in my book, Thriller Betrayal and Thriller the Dark Side of the Lens. No matter who my DNA parents will be, my father, Michael Jackson, will always be my father. And about my mother, Barbara Jane Ross, I would be very happy to find out that she's not my mother because she's a very mean woman. But also, my DNA shows that I'm a Ross in one or the other way. I'm not sharing my journey openly about it. But what I'm sharing is I'm sharing my experience being kidnapped in child trafficking. This is why I'm online and I promote my book, Thriller Betrayal and Thriller the Dark Side of the Lens. Because I'm in a lawsuit with the Dutch government that I was kidnapped, all my papers were taken away from me, and nobody knows anything about me. So I'm investigating that. So this evening I was working, and then I was like, what if my father, Mike Jackson, is not my father DNA? Does it really hurt me? And I keep coming back to the same feeling that no, it doesn't hurt me. Because he loved me so much. I loved him so much. And he have protected me so much. He did his best to protect me. Have loved me so much. That whatever I will find out is that what I will find out. But one thing I know for sure, I'm a Jackson and I'm a Ross. And how it exactly works, I don't know. But I can say to you that me writing my book, Thriller Betrayal and Thriller the Dark Side of the Lens, I've been really huge. I've been extraordinary huge. Maybe to me personal, the biggest things that I have ever done. I didn't want to write my autobiography because it's so painful, all the things that I went through. But this evening, I was really happy that I did write my autobiography. And if I die tomorrow and DNA said that Michael Jackson wasn't my father, but someone else was my father, but he's my uncle or he's my cousin, but because I know I'm Jackson related, then it's fine by me. Because the only thought that I have known is my father, Michael Jackson. No other, no other, no other. And I miss my father, Mike Jackson. I really miss him. And I wish that he could be here. He could be standing next to me. I know that I'm doing this lawsuit against child trafficking, that he's really proud. I know that I'm surviving the heat of Michael Jackson fans bullying me. I'm not his daughter, all these kind of things. I'm crazy. I know that my father will be really, really proud of me, of standing. I wish that Michael Jackson fan would have not created 100,000 pages to devastate me, break me down, because then I would have shared this journey with them. I will have go really deep with them, and I'm not going deep with them because they think that my father is some kind of God, and they have a totally delusional thing about him. And I don't want to change their mind about what they think, that my father wasn't human, something like that. But I'm going through a really exciting time working on my lawsuit. And it's hard, it's really hard. I work long days to be busy with my case. I really do my best, because if people are going to say that I'm crazy, saying Michael Jackson is my father, it's not my father, or is my father, then I want them to understand for why it comes. That's why I wrote my book, Thriller Betrayal, A Thriller the Dark Side Netherlands. And to me, that whatever my DNA will ever tell me, Michael Jackson will always be my father. I know 100% that I'm a Jackson in bloodline. I know 100% that I'm a Ross in bloodline. But the way that it works, I don't know yet. Maybe I will find out one day, or maybe I won't. But one thing that I do know, I want to have a better quality of life. Because my father, Michael Jackson, has suffered so much throughout of his life. He suffered too much. And I don't want to go to that anymore. If you have read my book, Thriller the Dark Side Netherlands, if you have read my book, Thriller Betrayal, you will find out how much I suffered. And I take my life and everything that I do, I take it really, really, very, very, very serious. So, to Michael Jackson fans, I hope you will stop bullying me. I hope you will be open-minded. And I wish you all will regret how painful your behavior has been to me, because I love him so much, just like you all love him so much. And to my Jackson family, in the Netherlands we have a say, even if the lie is so fast, the truth will be faster. So, bye-bye.